So no further ado, I want to introduce Donyae Finish.
Thank you.
Dope.
Welcome, man.
How you guys doing?
Y'all let's keep it in.
So I know you guys are eating, man, but I really want to engage. I don't want this to seem like I'm just.
You don't have to worry about that.
I'll wait.
I said you don't have to worry about engagement. They're gonna do.
Good. I really want to hear that. Because I believe in what I'm doing. I really believe in what I'm doing. So if I could go around just this way, just so I know some names. You guys say your name, and then if you have a dream or a goal or a desire, say your name, and then whatever it is that you desire out of life. Bernard, Justice, you got a goal or dream?
I'm going to say about this time next year, I'll be a manager at this dispensary.
Okay. Renzo?
Thank you, Mom. I just want to be accomplished in whatever I do.
That's right. That's dope. Okay.
Amen. Well said.
Rayon, I'm trying to own a couple of things.
That's dope. We're going to have to talk after this. I might pass this brother. That burrito looks super dope. With me, ready? I'm going to have to give me one, too.
You hooked it up.
Yes, sir. I'm going to have to give me one.
I want to be a firefighter.
That's dope. Okay. Who we got next?
Wristbands.
I'll tell you in a minute. Oh, yeah, you up. What's your name, bro? And what's your dream or desire?
My name is Dominic Peace, and right now I'm going to be a pastor, but I'm in teaching under my pastor right now. But right now I ain't been, you know. Sometimes I don't always feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Right now it's not, you know.
My name is Ryan.
Not that right now.
The dream is to finally one day open up my own restaurant and put my dad's name on the billboard.
Ooh, that's dope, bro. That's dope.
I'm Janito, and my dream is to be an entrepreneur.
Ooh, that's dope. Brother, how to talk?
My name is Clarence. I hope to just finally be established, you know. That's like the goal of mine, just have everything situated and be established.
That's dope.
Amen. You skipped a brother right here.
Oh, did we? Okay, yeah.
My name is Brandon, but I go by Hassan. Right now I'm in the process of renewing my boxing license. So with that part of my career, I'm gonna take that money, put it into some type of business, just keep some money going in my family. You know, got like nieces and nephews. So.
Legacy, that's dope, bro. You shake your hand, you might be the next man.
Well said, bro.
Who else? Next, whenever y'all ready. Oh, we got bro, right? Before you put your wristband on, there's something I gotta tell you. Before you put it on. So even if you put it on, just do me a favor and take it off. It's something that I need you to do before you put that on because it means a lot to me. You hear what I'm saying? Before you put it on, I need you to take it off. I gotta tell you what it's about. Before you put it on, it means a lot to me. What's your dream? What's your goal and your name?
My name is Jason. My goal is to stay athletic. Probably tune into some things that I was interested in on Facebook. Keep drawing, you know, keep educating myself. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
Well said, brother. Well said.
Can you not record me, bro?
Oh yeah.
Sure. Gotcha.
Fred.
Right.
Yeah.
That's super dope. I have to talk to you after this. How about you, bro? What's your name?
My name is Austin. I finished up with masonry last year. I just finished up with carpentry this year.
Okay.
And then what I want to do is go back to school, finish up my entrepreneurship, and then got my own real estate license.
Wow.
Good plan, man.
Can we give a hand for everybody?
Good job, everybody. Well said.
Everybody. So there's something powerful when you speak. When you speak your dream or your goal, when you speak it, a lot of times we have these things quiet in ourselves, right? And we don't share it. We don't let other people know what we're planning to do, what it is that we want out of life. And I went around the room so that we can speak that energy into the atmosphere. Right. Everything that you said you wanted to be now, that's out in the atmosphere, right? That's out in the atmosphere. And that's spoken aloud, man. So I'm gonna get some claps to that. Real quick, guys, my name is Donyae Finish. I'm owner of No Start, No Finish. And I help people build business, right? Lean businesses, not the businesses that take $50,000 to start up, not $20,000, not 10, not 5, right? I started my business with $125. I bought these wristbands that you see. The wristbands that you see, they say no start, no finish. Now, I pause some guys from putting that on because whatever you just committed to, whatever you just said it is that you want to do, whatever you just said was your dream or your goal, now when you put this wristband on, a year and a half ago, I put this wristband on. I said, you know, I'm going to be a great speaker and I'm going to help people build business. Right? I put the wristband on every day that I wake up. That goal is at the top of my mind. I never take a day off and putting some action towards what it is that I want to be. When you put the wristband on, every time you see that wristband, put some action towards what it is that you said you want to be. Because I believe in y'all. You wouldn't have said it if you didn't believe in yourself. Right? So my investment is you. My investment into you guys is this wristband right here. Be that. What you told me, be that. Right? Be that.
Be that.
A year and a half ago, man, December 2015, I had just came from Illinois, Harvey, Illinois. I was in an attic with my auntie. I was staying there for 6 months. Before that, I was chronically homeless for about 18 years, about 20 years total. My dad died 7 days before I was born. I don't make any excuses. My mom chose the streets, drug, alcohol, and prostitution, right? She left me in the car. I was 2 weeks old. My uncle found me. He found me in the car. He saved me. He took me to my grandmother. Right? My grandmother was a praying woman. She was super dope. She taught me how to love the Creator. But my grandma died when I was just 9 years old. I'm 30 years old right now. When I was 9 years old, I bounced around so many places. I lived in Texas. I lived in Oklahoma. I lived in Illinois. I lived in Minnesota. Right? I was losing in a lot of different places. I was very homeless, chronically homeless for 20 years. Right? December 2015, going into January 2016, I created this company. My best friend, man, he told me, bro, you're dope at speaking. You should really change your life. You should turn your life around by helping other people. So I put my wristband on. Mentally, I didn't have a wristband yet, but that's what I did. I put my wristband on, and I decided every single day, by show of hands, who really believed in what they said? Who really believed in what they said? So I believed in what I said. So I didn't just believe it and do nothing about it. I believed in it and I started working towards it every single day. And here I am talking to y'all, man. Walmart, Brooklyn Center, across the street, there is a high-rise building. It's 5701 Shingle Creek Parkway. I was going to bring the projector to show you guys the video, but I was in an office building, probably the size of this right here, just a little smaller than this little square in here. I had a 6-year-old son. Me and my son was sleeping on the floor in the office. And this is about 9 months ago. We were sleeping on the floor in the office. Now, the office rent is about $117 a month. They'll rent it out to anybody. You feel me? They'll rent it out to anybody. Me and my son, we were sleeping on the floor. Corey Stewart, I guess he's the director now. He was the supervisor at the school I was teaching at, right? I had 2 felonies by the age of 21. I never graduated high school. I got a GED. I never graduated college. I went to a lot of colleges, but I never got a degree, right? I was teaching. I met Donyae through that opportunity of teaching, man. Dante's a really good guy. But Public Allies, they are connected with AmeriCorps and they run a program. And they allow me to teach. Right? They allowed me to teach. So I was sleeping on the floor, man, and then I really told myself, okay, I'm about to build this thing because I heard a great man say that your gift, and that's a lot of the things that you guys named, your gift is supposed to bring you before great men. Right? Your gift will bring you before great men. Whatever it is that you said he was good at. I had the pleasure to speak with this guy before he came in. He walked in the room talking about his dream. He walked in the room talking about his music. It caught me. Right? I wanted to hear more about it, right? So no start, no finish is really, really important to me, right? For 365 days, I wore one t-shirt. Well, I wore the same t-shirt. It said no start, no finish, but he could attest to it. Corey was hiring me. They was mad that I wouldn't even come to work professional. I wouldn't even come to work in anything else. My dream became so serious to me that I went down to 5 outfits, right? Only got 5 pair of pants, right? I used to buy all the J's, all the chains, all the jewelry, right? Trying to look rich instead of trying to be rich, right? So I went down to 5 outfits. It wasn't important to me. I went down to 2 pair of shoes, right? For a whole year. March 1st, 2016, I said, you know what? I'm going to spend the next year every day working towards what it is that I want to become. Why am I saying this? Because I know, because I did it, that if anybody in this room start working towards whatever it is that they want to become, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Whatever it is that you said you want to do, 365 days of focused effort will transform your life. 8 months ago, I was on the floor with my son, man. I started reaching out to people like Stevens. I started reaching out to people like Donyae. I started connecting with people in government. I started connecting with people in neighborhood organizations. I started connecting with people outside of my comfort zone. If you want to change somewhere that you want to be, you got to get outside your comfort zone. Sometimes it ain't going to be fun. Sometimes it's not going to look cute, right? You got to get out of your comfort zone if you want to go to the next level. You got to build those relationships that you need that will take you to the next level, and you got to be humble about it, man. It was hard for me to rock 5 outfits, bro. It's like, what? I came here, I seen about 10 baddies. I'm not even in a position of, what's up, shorty? No, I'm focused on my dream. I'm not distracted. I got stuff to do. I've been losing in life. I've been homeless. I've been on the floor with my son, right? As bad as you is, I would love to chop it up with you, shorty, but I got stuff to do. I'm losing. So I started focusing on my gift, right? I started getting more speaking engagements, right? I bought 500 wristbands with my brand on it, no start, no finish, for $125. I started selling them in batches, right? $2 a piece, making $1,200 minimum, right? On 600 wristbands, $1,200, and it only cost me $125. So I'm learning business. I would get an ounce of gas, right? I get an ounce of the loud if I had a plug, a good connect, for about $220, $225. The most I can sell it for is $580, $560. And it's gonna take me a minute, right? So you mean to tell me I could double up on the wristbands faster than I could double up on the gas? Yeah, man. I got homies that's sitting down right now. My little cousin behind is $2 million, right? My homie just got 96 years. You feel me? My guy in Oklahoma, bro, he not getting out. My cousin Yada in Illinois, because the dude told him I'm going to be right back. He not getting out, bro. Facing 30. I got work to do. I have work to do. And I'm here to tell y'all got work to do too, right? I'm not here to tell y'all to rock 5 outfits. That's hard to do. Don't be like me, right? I just made that commitment. But I'm here to say put some action behind whatever you want every day. Every day. Don't take one off. It don't matter. Sometimes my family even was telling me, man, you can't do that. You can't be that. Some of the closest people to me was discouraging my own dream. But sometimes you got to have some tunnel vision, right? You got to believe that one thing that the Creator is saying inside of you, and I promise it's going to come. I'm not here talking, telling nothing that I didn't go through. I'm not here talking, telling anything that I didn't experience, right? Anything that you put focused energy behind every single day is going to come to you. So I got the wristbands popping, right? I had the opportunities. My network started popping. People started calling me to consult for them. People started calling me to help build their business. People wanted me to do marketing. I know how to get to my customers, right? I don't live at the office anymore. I live off the river in Georgetown apartment homes, right? I got a pool, indoor and outdoor, that I can go to anytime that I want. Why am I telling this to you? Because if you work on what you told me you wanted to do, if you work on that every single day, I guarantee you it's going to come to you, bro. Amen. It's going to come to you. It's going to come to you. What do I do in my life? Every day, I talk to people about what they want to come to them. When you put that wristband on, look at that every day and put action behind that, because that thing will come to you. I want to tell you guys just a little story, man. So I got 4 children. I had my oldest when I was 19 years old. My oldest son, his name is Daniel. That's the one who's on the floor with me. So since I was 19, I told you guys I was chronically homeless. My baby moms, they didn't really give me the light of day. They didn't think like, you know, you fit to take care of a child. I was bouncing around, right? I was unconscious having these kids. You know, it's a lot of bad girls out there in the world. So I was just doing a lot, man. And so probably about, I think it was just this last summer, this was the first opportunity. Since I was 19 years old, I was asking my baby moms, okay, let's do 6 months and 6 months. Right? So just last summer, I had the first opportunity to get my oldest son for the first time on my own. And when he first came, although I was stable, right? I was with a girl, living with her, whatever. But I had to stop that too, man. A girl will put you out. A girl will stop messing with you. A girl, you know what I'm saying, make you fall off your feet. And so that happened to me. And so Daniel, when he first came to me, Daniel's 6 years old, man. He's funny. You probably seen my son, man. He's a weird little kid, for real. He's a little weird. That's my homie. He wasn't very good at reading, right? And reading isn't fun for anybody. I don't even like to read. I like to get on YouTube and let them talk the books to me. I'm for real. I don't like to read, and Daniel wasn't a very good reader. He was just 6 years old. And so when he came to me, I made him focus on spelling every single day. I made him focus on learning a new word every single day. Now I had Daniel for 6 months. I'm so happy that his mom allowed me to, take care of him, be a man, raise my son. Finally, towards the end of while he was here, I got a crib. He was able to see his father do that. But the thing that I want to tell you guys about Daniel, his transformation, he's in Louisiana now, and I'm getting pictures about him being on the honor roll, right? He's on the honor roll, right? He went to a school called Sankofa Underground North, which uses a black educated curriculum. But the reason that I told you guys that story is because even if you don't want to do it, because it's going to be days that you had that dream and you're not going to want to wake up and do it. Daddy didn't want to read. He didn't want to learn no new words. Daddy, you playing, bro. Let me get on this Tonka truck. You hear me? Let me get on this Xbox, right? I put the TV and the game up. It's going to be some days that you don't want to do it. But by the example of Danny, he still put the work in. His dad made him put the work in, but the results still came. The results still came. It's going to be some days that you don't want to put the work in, but I guarantee you if you get up and put the work in, the results will come. Even if you don't emotionally feel like those results will come. Tell you guys about a guy, man, y'all might know him. He created, is it that phone? No, that's an Android. We not cool, but iPhone, man, his name's Steve Jobs, right? Show of hands, y'all know who Steve Jobs. So Steve Jobs, right, he was only a computer guy. He told his partner, Steve Wozniak, man, you know what? I want to start creating phones. I don't remember when this was, when the iPhone came out, but people were like, oh, no, you a nut. You a fool. Don't create a phone. Don't do that. That's not your lane, bro. You're one of the best computer people we know, right? Steve Jobs started creating phones. Steve Jobs started creating phones. The iPhone is one of the most popular tools on the planet, right? $9.7 billion is what Steve Jobs made from the time that some fool told him not to create the iPhone all the way. And Steve Jobs is dead, and Steve Jobs is still getting money, right? Now, Steve Jobs has 2 hands just like y'all got 2 hands. Steve Jobs has 2 feet just like y'all got 2 feet, right? Steve Jobs still put the work in regardless of what reality was saying, regardless of what people around him were saying. What does that mean about you? That means you got $1 billion dream. That means you got $1 billion idea. That means you got $1 billion gift, right? I mean, you got $1 billion opportunities. When I was out in the street struggling, I ain't had nobody to come say, yeah, you can lay here. Or yeah, you can do this. Or yeah, we gonna rock you. Or yeah, we gonna rock with you. Or yeah, we gonna give you these resources. I ain't had that, bro. On me. I had to get a couple females and keep it jugging that way. If I wanted to lay my head down, that's what it was for me. UJAAMA Place is a crazy resource. UJAAMA Place was a resource that wasn't around when I was younger. You guys have to capitalize on this opportunity. UJAAMA Place is an opportunity. You have to use this opportunity. All of the resources that is at your disposal, you have to really, really use the opportunity. You got to be hungry about what you want. You can't be nonchalant about your dream. You can't be nonchalant about your dream. You got to wake up every day and think about it. So, man, I'm going to finish it up with one more story. I was probably about 9 years old. When I was 9 years old, my grandmother, she was dying, and my mother was trying to get her act together to be able to get custody of me and my brothers and my sisters. As she was doing that, I was bouncing around between a couple homes, between a couple places, a couple friends, and a couple family members. But as soon as I got with my mom, as soon as she got me in her custody, she had started to put me in facilities, behavioral health facilities, right? Had me taking Ritalin, you feel me? I was about 10. And my father had died before I was born, so she was getting a check from me, Social Security. He used to work on a railroad. I didn't even know, right? The whole 4 years I was supposed to stay with my mom, she was getting a check, right? And I'm walking around looking broke, right? I didn't choose to wear 5 outfits back then. I still wanted to be fresh. For real, I still wanted to be fresh. So she had put me in a place called TRMC the first year. The second year, she had put me in a place called Shadow Mountain. The third year, I went to a place called Tulsa Boys Home, right? When I was 15, I had decided, you know, enough is enough. This woman is not going to take care of me. This woman is not going to take care of me. It's a hard thing to do, to go through life and not be nurtured by a mother, not be nurtured by a father, not be nurtured by anybody who means something to you in your life. It's a hard thing to do. And I'm telling this story because some of us in this room right now, even today, may not have somebody who nurtures us. And when I say nurture, I mean love on us. Yeah, we men, right? But we still need love too. You feel me? The world may look at us like, oh no, that's a strong black man. What would he need love for? What you mean? That's a strong black man. He don't need no nurturing. He don't need nobody to hold his hand. At 15, I had to cut them ties with my mom. This woman is not going to nurture me. This woman is not going to nurture me. At 15 years old, I really had to take the responsibility of my own life into my own hands. Why am I telling you guys this story? Because today, right now, today, some of y'all may not have a nurturer in the world. Some of y'all may not have somebody who's going to tell you, go ahead, do it. You got it. I believe in you. I know what's possible. And I'm going to be honest, it's hard waking up without that every day. It's very hard waking up without that every day. But right now, today, guys, if you don't take nothing from me, this is what I need you to take from me right now, today. You have to take what happens every day after today in your own hands. Not the CEO's hands, not Steven's hands, not your friend's hands, not your girl's hands. Every single thing that is going to come to you, whether it's success or failure, either one, you got to take it in your hands. You got to take it in your hands. When you rock that wristband, man, don't play with me. Don't rock my wristband to look cool. I'm not about that. Rock that wristband and take your life in your hands. You hear me? Rock that wristband to take your life in your hands, whether somebody going to nurture you or not. Whether somebody going to love on you or not. You hear what I'm saying? Y'all got a lot of resources right in front of you. Take your life in your hands. Rock it on your wrist. Rock it on your wrist. Take it in your hands. Don't fail.
Do you got another band?
I got one. Yes, sir. I got one for you. Society expects us to fail, G. We're descendants of slaves. You hear me? We're slave descendants. People who didn't have the opportunity to be as free as we are today. They ain't had no phones. Nigga, that's a book. You learn it? Nah, you get lashes for that. It's the information age. We got anything we want to learn at the tip of our fingers. You could teach yourself how to build an app in YouTube in 3 days.
Man, y'all.
You hear me? Anything you want to learn is right, good or bad. So you got to take it in your hands, good or bad. Take where you go from today in your hands. Please take it in your hands. Anything you want to learn, anything you want to know, any way that you want to grow, guys, not for me, for yourself, take it in my hands, man. If you're going to take it in your hands, just raise your hand for me one time. One time. So if your hand is in the air, I just need you to repeat after me. Say, I am a man. I will take my life in my hands. My success is up to me. My success is up to me. And I will be successful. And I will be successful. Today, I'm going to start. Today, you gotta say it like you mean it. I'm gonna start. Right? Start. Chasing my dream. I will not waste another day. That's my time, guys. Amen.
Man, y'all break bread with Donyae, man. Y'all touch some of that, man. Shake his hand, get his card. Y'all get his information.
I got a band for everybody that want to start business, bro. Rock with me, bro. I got y'all for sure. Yes, sir, bro. Hey, I do